Alright, everybody. Just kind of doing a scouting of a little area here, collecting some valuables. Show you a little bit more of some stealth with Maui. Yeah, I got a creepy little mask, almost like a Joker kind of smile thing. Kind of the Heath Ledger, as I call it. Anyways, just sneaking about, taking them out, having a little fun. Let's see. Dang. The more I go along, the more guys there seems to be. Let's do this. He's not doing so well. I'm putting him out of his misery.
See what you...
Oh, what was wrong with the guy, but he definitely wasn't doing well. I don't know what it was.
Trouble.
You're not back? I don't know why it's not letting me carry that one body. I think it's because of just how awkwardly he's laying next to the thing. I think it just... But anyways, it's all good. Basically what I'm doing, I'm going around and collecting materials that can be used for the hideout. There's wood, stone, like that straw, hay stuff. That's used for roof hatching, stuff like that, you know. Hatching, thatching. Yeah. Don't quote me on that one. But anyways. Climbed that earlier. I don't know why she was struggling that time. Alright, now. Let's see. I want to kind of get everything I can here, so. Oh, and by the way, anybody that says you cannot fight with Naue in this game, like direct combat, yeah, I've more than proven that wrong in my playthroughs, or well, not my playthroughs, but gameplay so far that as I've been playing this, like she can become quite formidable if you build her right, get her katana more powerful, put the right things on her, like she can damage armor really fast. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna call this guy out, kind of let you guys see.
Egan.
Give him a give him a fighting chance here, kind of. You'll see.
I will snap your neck.
Yeah. See, you build her right.
Practice makes perfect.
Certain characters don't stand a chance. I mean, like the really beefed up samurai, yeah, they still take a second for her unless you got like some crazy stuff and like armor breaking. But man, like she can mess people up, man. She can be tough. It's just all in how you build her up, um, what you put on her equipment, like her armor, her sword, her Usarigama, Tanto, whatever you're using. You can also build up your tool use, um, how much damage that does. Now that guy right there would possibly be a bit of a challenge. I don't know. Doesn't look like he's got really much armor. Anyways. This AI.
Hey, who's there? I'm sure he's not. You don't scare me.
I'll scare you. Ooh.
One less obstacle in my path.
Yeah, you can get her to say different things, like if you finish off the last person and then like immediately put away your weapon, she'll whisk off the blood or whatever. She'll do a different thing. She'll say something like, shouldn't have underestimated the Egon clan, whatever she said. She says different things, so it's kind of interesting. So this is the smuggling system. I have it now to where smuggling only takes one scout. Initially, it takes two per pile of resources. Now I can do it with just one, and so I can actually end up getting more large amount of resources for my hideout, so I can build things and upgrade more. So that was one thing I definitely wanted to prioritize, was getting that upgrade, because I want to be able to do as much as possible, as quick as possible, and basically get stronger. That's really the biggest part of it before I really start doing a whole lot. I mean, I'm doing so much exploration right now that I haven't even got past Act 1, where you actually get Naue as an ally of... or Yasuke as an ally of Naue, excuse me. So I'm kind of just running around as Naue, exploring, getting what I can, and upgrade. But eventually I'm going to have to move forward because I don't have the option to get the dojo yet, and I know that that's a part of the quest line, and I really want that, so I want to get allies and, start using them in combat, because I'm really curious how integrated that is, and how, powerful that can be once you get the different ones and kind of upgrade them to their strongest forms, I guess, I could have swore I saw another thing to collect. I could have swore I saw a gold dot. I love doing those flips. They're fun. Uh, I know eventually, like, I don't know if it's something she immediately can do. I haven't really tried it. I know she can do backflip form, like, leaps of faith. I've seen it in other, like, videos from other people when they were doing, like, early, like, gameplay showcases and stuff. I saw actual people, like, doing, like, backflips into the haystacks and different things like that. So, I do wish. Oh, so one thing that I will say about this is like when you do those like grabs and drag them to like places and you assassinate, like if you were already a crouched, I wish the character would go back to a crouch position because you have to like wait a second to re-crouch. Like they stay standing, and if there's other enemies around and you're trying to like do a knockout and then like get back down in the crouch position, they can spot you. It makes it a little tricky, but I mean, of the things to complain about, that's really not much of anything. So that's really more of just a Ubisoft, please, make this a thing so they go back into a crouched if you're already in a crouched position. That's really all that's all that really is, It's just like I just would like them to go back to whatever stance you were in when you grabbed the person. I think I may have got the supplies that were around here. Oh, maybe not. Looks like there's something over there. I'm gonna laugh if that's the same dot I saw earlier.
What?
I have seen a lot of different assassinations just playing this. Like, I did one earlier on a guy, like, which I hadn't seen before. It was the only time I've seen it actually happen where I actually slit the guy's throat. He dropped to his hands and knees, and his blood was just like gushing out on the floor, and he slowly lost strength, and he just dropped prone and was dead. I was like, well, that was graphic. So, it definitely went all out with this one. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's an amazing game. If you're one of those people that are, sitting there listening to the people go back and forth, on whether or not it's gonna flop or it's gonna do really amazing, well, I can attest to it, and there's a whole group of people that I share thoughts with on this that played it, tried and true. It's an amazing game. It's super smooth, super fun, super fun to play. Like, I can't stress that more. Like, it's amazing what they did. I'm very happy that they, took the time to polish it and make it what they wanted, what they wanted to release for people. And I feel that they brought a great product, and I see this having a very strong future, and I see many updates for new content for this coming, because I feel like this is something that they can just keep bringing us more and more, expand this beautiful world that they built of Japan. They really did an amazing job. And it makes me excited for the future of the series. I know that Codename Hex is going to be coming out, whatever that ends up being titled, because it's only the codename. As we know, this was originally codenamed Red, and then it became Shadows. So Hex is not going to be the actual title, going based off of that. So I'm very curious to see where that future is. I heard and read that that is going to be set in the witch trials, not Salem, from what I understand. I can't remember exactly where else, but it was one of the other areas that went through a pretty strong witch trials, and there was a whole thing going. And also, from what I understand from the rumors, is you will play a witch who is also an assassin. You will have a familiar, which I believe is a cat, which can be used for different gameplay aspects. They haven't fully detailed that yet. They are keeping a lot of things under wraps, but there's there's a lot to it, and I don't know, like, if you're someone that loves the series, go ahead and take a look at like all the different little things that they hid just on the opening game screen with like the runes and stuff. If you look into the translations, it talks about one of the biggest mottos, which has been used around this one. We work in the shadows to serve the light. A lot of that kind of directive. So, very excited for the future of the series, see where all they want to take us. My biggest thing is I love these games because it's altered history. It puts you into history and throws the assassin into things that actually happened by people, and they usually did themselves. But in the games, it's us helping them do these things, but since we're working in the shadows, they get the credit. You know what I mean? So we get to be a part of the things that they quote unquote did themselves. You know, it's cool. I love that aspect of it, and it's been that way since the beginning. You know, I remember one of my favorite things was actually in Assassin's Creed 3, riding alongside
The
Paul
waterfall.
Revere
This must be the place.
to keep him alive on his famous ride, shouting out that the Redcoats were coming. One of my favorite missions. Annoying at times, but it was amazing, and I loved sharing that moment.
Hide the roar in my belly. We'll find a way, brother. We always do.
Mitsumune.
If you've come to steal, we have nothing.
I come on behalf of Kyonyo. We're going after Wada Koretake, and we need your numbers.
We were 40,000 strong when Oda Nobunaga's armies attacked. A direct assault on Wada Koretake is sure to make us zero.
Kyonyo believes we can do it, and the executioner at Nanatsumatsu will know where Koretake hides. Help us end this.
You have courage. But Kyonyo would not want me if he knew I lost the statue.
Statue?
Kyonyo entrusted me with one of our oldest statues, of Shinran. Shinran granted us access to the pure land in the afterlife, offered the way of Buddha to the common folk.
I am common folk. I've never heard of him.
Better for you. Even uttering Shinran's name these days can get you killed. But it was stolen. Taken by bandits in a bloody fight. We don't have the strength to take it back.
You mean this statue?
Ah, yes. I am grateful. But my men will not be grateful. The cost of this statue is blood. I do not think they are ready for that. Are you ready for that?
I am. The waterfall will run red, but the blood will not be ours.
I see. Take the statue to Kyonyo. I am no longer a worthy protector. Tell him, when the time comes, we will fight.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, guys. I just
Good.
wanted to
We have
kind
allies.
of share a little
Time
bit
to
with
visit
y'all and
Nanatsu
everything
Matsu.
like that, and let you kind of
Hopefully I'll
see
uncover
some more
Watakoretake's whereabouts.
Maui combat. As you can see, she can fight, guys, and she's only gonna get stronger. Like, as it stands right now, I am only level 13 with level 13, you know, equipment, you know, and I'm doing pretty well for myself. And as I find better, more powerful gear and level up, I'll be able to take on samurai more directly and even quicker. You know, I'll be able to shred their armor and just, well, you know, and that, you know. So, anyways, all right, guys, I love you. This has been Killing Frost. Hope you enjoy. See you again soon.